Hi, this tutorial has been designed for advertisers to show them how they can register and upload a listing on My Ideal Wedding. Step 1 is to dial into My Ideal Wedding. So just type in www.myidealwedding.com.au and you'll be brought to this My Ideal Wedding homepage. You'll notice up the top there's a login and registration buttons. They're actually for the users of the site. The advertisers actually log in at the bottom of the site. So if you go down to the footer, you'll see down here there's an advertiser heading, and this advertiser heading has in it the login, sign up, advertise with us, pricing details and special offers details. So it's here through the login or sign up that you need to go. So firstly, sign up. That will bring you to this advertiser registration screen. Just complete the advertiser registration details there. Once you've registered on the site, you'll receive a confirmation email. That confirmation email will have down the bottom of it a confirm registration button. Simply click on the confirm registration button. This will complete the registration process for you. From then on, anytime you want to come into the site, all you need to do is access the home page, go down to the footer, and where it says login, type in login. You'll be brought up with a advertiser login. Enter your advertiser login details, say login, and this will take you through to your dashboard. As you can see with the dashboard, at the top here next to your name, you'll find that there's a quick summary of statistics for you. This next line here is where you can look at any listings you have, any banners you have, statistics for people who have been looking at your listings and banners, any reviews that have been posted, and then your profile, your basic details can be added or changed there at any time. So if you're looking to add a new listing, simply click on My Listing. If you have one or more listings, they'll be shown here for you. And you can then edit or change those listings around as you wish. If you want to create a new listing, then you need to come here and either add a venue, if it's a reception venue that we're adding, or add a supplier, if it's a supplier that we're adding. So we'll just use the supplier one for a start. As you can see here, you've got 3 different listings that you can choose from. You can choose your silver listing, gold listing or platinum listing, and the differences between them are stated underneath. So you can have a read through there and see which particular listing you're interested in. So initially what I'd suggest for people is a silver listing. So we'll choose that. Then we go down a bit further. You can have it as a virtual listing, which means basically people who are Australia-wide and don't need a physical address at all, they'll pick a virtual listing and then they'll be Australia-wide with their listings. Or you can pick a physical location and then it will ask you for the particular state that you're actually in. So we'll say Victoria. You then go down and choose the category that you're looking to get a listing under. So the category could be perhaps invitations. Move down further. There's a summary here of what that listing will cost. We're offering free listings at the moment for people who are starting on the site to give you a chance to assess whether the site is of benefit to you. So you'd need to put in a promotional code so that the listing would become free. So enter the code and press proceed. You're then brought through to the listing summary page, so you can just check and make sure that the details are correct. So in this case we've got an invitation listing for Victoria, which is what we're after. Once the free listing's finished, the monthly subscription will be $40 per month, and it says here underneath that your first payment will be deducted on April 2nd, 2016. Now that'll only be deducted if you agree at some future time that will be deducted and provided payment details. If you leave it and don't do anything with it, nothing will happen after the free period. It says further payments will be deducted monthly as per your selection. Payments can be discontinued any time by disabling your listing in the dashboard, and that is a fact. Once you've actually got your listing up and running, you can disable that listing at any time, and that just stops anything on that listing. And again, it just confirms at the bottom here your listing is free for 2 months. Your billing cycle will start on April 2nd, 2016, and it will be $40 per month. But as I said, that will only happen if you agree at some future time that you want to do a paid listing. So we say here proceed to checkout, but it's a free listing, so you don't need to enter any details at all. This will simply take us through and give us a receipt. So it says thanks for your purchase, and if you read down, it's a $0 receipt that you get, but it actually gives you then the button at the bottom where you can click through to manage your listing. So we click that button and that'll take us back to the Advertiser dashboard, and here we have the listing and we can start creating the listing. Whenever you come into your listing or edit your listing, this is the first screen that you'll see, and it'll be pre-filled with your basic information here, which if there's anything there you need to change, you can. The next tab is social media. If you want to link any social media to your listing, you can. If you've got a Facebook page, Twitter account, whatever, you just need to input here the details, and then the listing will have that on it. The next tab is the About tab, and here you can actually say the service area that you're covering. You might say all of Australia, but you might only be paying for a listing in Victoria. So that just lets people know that you are doing more than just Victoria. But as far as the paid listing goes, you're just in Victoria. And at the bottom in the About area is where you put a bit of a description of your business in there for people to read through. So that's that tab. The next tab is the Awards tab, and if you've got any industry awards that you'd like to show people, you can load them here. You simply click on any of the tabs here, and it says upload from the computer, and you can upload the award from the computer. The last tab is the Filters tab, and the Filters tab varies depending on the actual category involved. Probably the most detailed filter would be on the reception venues. This is a very basic filter here, so it's just saying you do invitations, do you do catalogue invitations, do you do custom made invitations. So you can check whatever is valid for you. So that's the main form. You'll see also on the left here you've got the General tab, which we've just been through. You've also got the Gallery tab, and the Gallery tab is where you can add your images. You've already had the other area where you can add the awards. This is where you add photos that are relevant to the business. So again, click on one of the photo icons. It will say upload from your computer, and again you can upload a photo. So I'll go through to my invitations photos and select a photo. It'll place it in there, and you can move it around just to see how the photo is actually going to appear. It shows it as a round here, but it will actually be a square when it's saved. So you save it now, and you can see that the actual photo is saving. They can take some time to save, so give it a bit of time, and the photo will save there. You can do the same process for the other photos. If you decide you don't particularly like that photo, or you might want to move it around, you can actually, there'll be, once you have more than one photo, there'll be arrow buttons on either side, and you can move the photos around as you wish. This first photo will be the one which will be displayed on the main screen, so you can change that if you like. If you don't like the photo, click on this little camera down the bottom, and you can go through the process of selecting another photo. Once you're happy with your photos, there's also an FAQs area, frequently asked questions, so you can add in as many frequently asked questions as you wish, or you don't have to have any, it just depends on what you'd like. There will be an area for specials in future, but we haven't completed that module as yet, so as that's completed we'll let people know. Okay, well that's done. We've created the listing, so just save and exit. and you'll be taken back to your Advertiser dashboard again. And as you can see, this is the ad that we've just created, the listing we've just created. So you can go back and edit it at any time using this button. If you want to disable the ad at any time, just click on disable and you'll see the colouring changes, and that's now disabled and nothing will happen. It won't show up in any searches. If you wanted to copy the ad, if you're doing ads in 2 or 3 states, you can copy it and it'll take you back to the purchase area where you can purchase another listing for another state, and it'll just duplicate all the information and you can change anything you'd like to. The settings button down here is probably the other one that you'll use. That will actually enable you to renew your listing or add different details to it. And there's a statistics button there to show you the statistics on that particular listing, how many people have viewed it, what they've done. I hope that information has been helpful to you. If you've got any questions at all, please email or call and we'd be happy to assist.